should just wait. Instead of trying in your own strength, you should just wait. Instead of calculating what will happen if you go wrong, you should just wait. My steps are ordered by the Lord. Yeah, I should just wait. They that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up on wings like an eagle in their soar. They shall walk and not get weary. They shall run and not faint. That's what happens when you wait. Happens when you wait. Hey, they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up on wings like an eagle and soar. They shall walk and not get weary. They shall run and not faint. That's what happens when you wait. That's what happens when you. That's what happens when you wait. I'm getting a little stronger. That's what happens when you wait. Hey, you get a little stronger. That's what happens when you wait. You get a little stronger. That's what happens when you wait. You get a little stronger. They that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up on wings like an eagle and soar. They shall walk and get weary. They shall run and not faint. That's what happens when you wait. That's what happens when you wait. That's what happens when you wait. You're getting stronger. You're getting wiser. That's what happens when you wait. You're getting wise. That's what happens when you wait. Ooh, that's what happens when you wait. Just wait on the Lord. That's what happens when you wait. Oh, there's nothing better than you. There's nothing better than you. Lord, there's nothing. Nothing is better than you. Oh, yes, I know it's true. Come on, tell 'em. Hey, I'm not afraid. Faithfulness, faithfulness. I'm still in your hands. This is my comfort.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
What happened? What happened? Come on. Go and to
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, New Season Gospel FM family. Good morning to family who have tuned in on 89.1 FM. Thank you all so much for coming on this morning. To family who are streaming on newseasonfm.com, good morning to all of you. Good morning. It is another Monday morning here on the Pastor Steve Show. We're inside the Pastor Steve Show. It's not Pastor Steve this morning, it's Nina. So good morning. I'm just sitting in for Pastor this morning. I hope that you're all doing well, that your day and your week is off to an amazing start. I hope that you all had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And we are just here to give God glory, to give God praise and thanks for who He is and for all that He has done for us. We are just so thankful to be in God's house this morning, and well, just not in His house. Well, it's his world. So we're alive today, and we're just thanking God for another day. I pray that you're all doing well. Good morning, family, who have tuned in on YouTube. I want to say good morning, Sister Anne Marie. Good morning, Yessie. Good morning, Brother Daniel. I pray you're doing well all the way in Nicaragua. I hope everyone is doing awesome over there. Good morning. Of course, it's Monday. Monday, we come in with our Motivation Monday. It's always, anytime anytime that we are able to just breathe, like just take a breath, that in itself is enough reason to say, God, we thank you. We thank you for another day. We thank you for the blessing, for the gift of life. Because there's so many people who are not here today. So many didn't make it. So many people went to sleep last night, but they did not wake up this morning. But here we are alive, and we are in God's land again. And we have another chance to just make it a great day. We have another chance to make it a great day. His mercies are new every morning. His mercies are new every morning. And so I pray that, your day and your week will just be amazing. Now that you've come into the show, now that you started off with the Pastor Steve Show, I pray that you'll get the encouragement that you need this morning to push you on your way, to help you on your way, to encourage you to carry on, because many times we're going through stuff and we feel as though there's no one with us, or we're walking this road alone. But I want to assure you that you are not walking alone. You have brothers and sisters who are praying for you, who are rooting for you. You have us here, your family here in New Season Gospel FM, providing you with the necessary support that you need, spiritual support that you need to just go on to take on the day. And of course, you got God by your side. You're not walking this road alone. You're not walking this path alone. And so welcome again. If you're just joining in, this is the Pastor Steve Show with me, Nina, sitting in for Pastor this morning. So kicking us off this morning, it's always important for us to recognize the importance of prayer. So my question to you this morning is, did you remember to pray? Of course, if you joined us this morning in His presence, you, of course, started off on a great note. You started off with prayer. But here's just a reminder that we need to take everything to God in prayer. And did you remember to pray this morning?
Did you stop to pray this morning as you started on your way? Did you ask the Lord to guide you as you started on to your day? Did you think to pray this morning, Lord? Did you need just one moment to say, give me comfort for my soul on this old weekend road? Did you just remember to pray? I know He has promised in His words long time ago. He will come again to take all of them that are washed and made white as snow. Where did you think to pray this morning? Did you need just one moment to say, this is what I said? Give me comfort for my soul on this old weekend road. Did you just remember to pray? Yeah, give me comfort for my soul on this old wicked road. Did you just remember to pray? Yeah. Did you remember? Oh, did you just remember to pray? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, remember. Did you pray this morning? Did you pray this morning?
Did you just remember to pray this morning? Did you just remember to pray this morning? That is something that we are called to do. We are called to take it to the Lord in prayer. Whatever it is that you're going through, we are called to just communicate with God. That's the way that we get to share with God. That's the way we talk to Him. We talk to our daddy. We offer the day up to Him. We offer our challenges, our struggles, whatever it is that's going on with us. We say, God, this is it. I lay it all at your feet. So did you remember to do that this morning? Did you remember to pray this morning? Good morning, Sister Juliet. I pray you're doing well. So did you remember to pray this morning? So many of us are going through a lot of things and we just feel as though, okay, it's another day, it's a fresh new day, and we're fearful of taking on the day, or because of the things that we're going through, we're just so overwhelmed and we feel as though we can't take on the day. But I'm here this morning to encourage you to say, it's another day. It's another day that's filled with God's blessings, that's filled with God's goodness. And just get up today. If you're laying in bed, if you're just feeling down, if you feel as though you can't take another step, I want to encourage you this morning to get up. Get up this morning and take that step. Know that you have God on your side, and He's not going to let anything happen to you. He's got you in the palm of His hands. So remember this morning that He is with you. He's standing by you. I was reading recently, I forget what book it was, but I ran across a quote that I just thought was really profound, and I jotted down a few that I want to share with you this morning. And the first thing it said, the first one I want to share is, success is to wake up each morning and consciously decide that today will be the best day of my life. Success is to wake up, and if you want to put it in a different perspective, like just living life in general is just to wake up each morning, and consciously decide that today is going to be a better day. Today is going to be the best day of my life. It doesn't matter what yesterday looked like. Today is another day that God has blessed me with and has given me, a fresh start. So I'm going to forget about what it is. So your success, your love for life, you're living today. Your success in this day, whatever happens today, is determined by your perception or your resolve to make it a great day, your resolve to make that decision to say, I'm going to take on this day, whatever it is that comes my way, because I know that I have God on my side, and I know that He's always standing by me. So whatever it is you're going through this morning, I just want to encourage you this morning to just say, it is another day, it's a fresh start, and I know that I'm going to make it. Whatever comes my way, God is standing by me, and He will make it right. So let's get on. Just be encouraged this morning. This is for you to just remember that God is standing by. God is by your side. He's holding you.
Trouble, don't cry. Oh no, no. Just remember that God is standing by. Hold on, yeah. When you have heartaches, don't cry. Oh no, just remember that God is standing by. Sometime when your burden is down, just remember God is standing by. Thank you, Lord. So there's no need to cry. Oh, God is standing by. Thank you, Lord. So don't you worry and don't cry. No, no. When you have troubles, don't cry. Oh no. Just remember that God is standing by. When your cup running over, just remember God is standing by. Thank you, Lord. So there's no need to cry. God is standing by. Thank you, Lord. So don't you worry and don't cry. Oh, Lord.
I don't know who needs to hear this morning, but remember, don't you worry, don't you cry. God is standing by. He is with you, and He will see you through. Yes, I'm pulling that up for you as well this morning.
Pull up that song.
When you have troubles, don't cry. Oh no. Just remember.
If you're just coming in, this is the Pastor Steve Show. I'm sitting in for Pastor this morning. We're just encouraging one another this morning inside the Pastor Steve Show. So dust yourself up. If you're that person this morning who's feeling down, who's cried so many tears, it's a new day. It's a fresh day. Dust up yourself. Get up. Wipe those tears off. And don't worry, because God is standing by your side this morning.
That God is standing by. Sometime when your burden is down, just remember God is standing by. Thank you, Lord. So there's no need to cry. Oh, God is standing by. Thank you, Lord. So don't you worry and don't cry. No. When you have troubles, don't cry. Oh no. Just remember that God is standing by. When your cup running over, just remember God is
Forget about your worries, forget about pain, forget about whatever it is that's going on, and don't cry. Don't cry, because you know that your daddy is standing by. How awesome is it for us to realize, to recognize that we have a God who is by our side, a daddy who cares so much for us, that in every situation we go through, that he is by our side, he's standing by, he sees every tear that you cry, he knows every pain that you're going through, every heartache, every heartbreak, whatever it is, every disappointment, whatever the feeling is, whatever it is that you're going through, he understands, he knows, he sees you, he knows your name, he knows exactly how you feel in this very moment. And so just don't worry, dust yourself up, dry your tears, know that he is standing by. Good morning, Sister Grace. Thank you for coming on. Brother Hewan, thank you. Thank you for praying. Of course, I'm praying for you as well. Good morning to you. Thank you to family again. If you're just joining in, this is the Pastor Steve Show with me, Imnena, sitting in for Pastor this morning. Morning, Sister Millicent. I pray that you're all having an amazing start to the week. We're just here to encourage one another. It's a new day. It's a new week. It's a fresh start. Whatever your weekend was like, whatever last week looked like, whatever earlier this morning looked like for you, know that it's a fresh start for you this morning. Know that don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to stand. Don't be afraid to go for what it is that you have. It's okay to be afraid. Exactly, Sister Julia. That's what Pastor said yesterday. It's okay to be afraid, but never be discouraged. It's one thing to be afraid and not be discouraged, but then it's another thing to be afraid and be discouraged at the same time. That's a no-no. So don't be afraid. Know that God is with you. Don't be discouraged this morning. Push on, go on, just go get what it is that God has placed in your heart to get, and know that you can do it. You can do it. He's an amazing God. He's an amazing God that will see you through everything that you're going through. So know that he's standing with you. I was sharing earlier that I was reading a few books, and I jotted down a few quotes that I thought really stood out as a source of encouragement for me as well. And I just wanted to share, because we talk about, a lot of times we hear about, the Monday blues, or it's Monday again. And many times for other people, it's not just the Monday, it's like every single day, because we're going through so much. We don't want, it's like, okay, it's another day, it's another day, it's another day. But then adding on top of that, being that it's another day, it's another Monday, I'm like, oh gosh, we're dragging. Monday has come by again. And so something that stuck out to me, one of the things that stuck out was, Mondays are the start of a work week, which offer new beginnings 52 times a year. And it just hit me. I was like, that's so true. We get 52 Mondays in a year. So every single day, every single Monday we get, it's another chance, it's another week, it's another a chance, an opportunity for us to just start off, the week. Like I said, it doesn't matter what the past week looked like. Just go on, just say, okay, God, you've given me another new beginning. You've given me 52 new beginnings. Yes. So what is it that is weighing you down? What is it that's just really making you feel as though that you cannot take on this day, that you can go on? So I want to encourage you this morning to just know that God is with you. He's standing by you, and just hold on tight and ride out the storm, because you know that at the end of it, there's going to be joy and beauty at the end of everything that you're going through.
Like forever, and your nights of confusion has been so long. Your ship has lost anchor, and the storm got you drifting. Just hold on to Jesus and ride out your storm. Ride out your storm. God is still with you. You may not feel it, but you're not alone. You're hurting now, but your morning is coming. Lord of mercy, just hold on.
You may be hurting now, but know that your morning is coming. Your morning is coming. Just hold on to Jesus and ride out your storm this morning. I don't know who needs to hear this today, but this is just a word of encouragement to you that whatever it is that you're going through, that God is with you. Just hold on to Jesus. He's your anchor this morning. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter what the circumstances are, what you're going through right now. Just know that God is with you. It's a new day. Every day that He gives you, it's a blessing for you to just be a testimony to others of His goodness. So hold on to Him and just ride out your storm, because He is a good God. I don't know who needs to hear this again, but I do know that for me, I want to hear that one more time, because it is an encouragement for me, for me to hold on, that God is still working. And so whatever it is that you're going through, hold on to Jesus this morning and ride out your storm.
Confusion has been so long. Your ship has lost anchor, and the storm that you drifted.
You're just coming in. It is Motivational Monday inside the Pastor Steve Show this morning with me, Nina, sitting in for Pastor Steve. Take the time to share the broadcast, invite friends to come on. You don't know who needs this word this morning or who needs the encouragement. So share, invite friends to come on this morning.
God is still with you. You may not feel it, but you're not alone. You're hurting now, but your morning is coming. Lord of mercy.
hurting now. You may be hurting now, but just hold on to Jesus. Hold on to Jesus and ride out your storm. This is the Pastor Steve Show with me, Nina, sitting in for Pastor this morning. It's just Motivational Monday. We're just encouraging one another on this faith walk, on this journey. Many times we're going through stress. We're going through so many things. We're overwhelmed by just the cares of the world, and we feel we let the enemy get the best of us and just get us all down, and making us start to feel like, oh, we can't do this, or we can't carry on. I'm just gonna curl up in my little corner and just cry my eyes out. But we're here to encourage one another. I'm here this morning to say to you to stand up, get up out of that corner that you're in, get out from under that blankie, wipe your tears, go just dust yourself up and know that God is with you. Ride out your storm. It doesn't matter what the pain is. It doesn't matter what the hurt is, but God is still with you. Just know that He's always there. Ride out your storm. If you hold on to Him, you will definitely come out victorious. So always remember that the anchor holds. He is with you all the time. It's a fresh start. It's a fresh week. His mercies are new every morning. So don't worry about yesterday. Don't even worry about what today holds. Just know that you are a child of God. And if you just hold on to Him, you know that you will not fall. You will not fail. So just encouraging you this morning inside the Pastor Steve Show.
My faith alone, sight unknown, and yet His eyes were watching me. The anchor holds, though the ship is battered. The anchor holds, though the sails are torn. I have fallen on my knees as I face the raging seas. The anchor holds in spite of the storm. I've had visions, I've had dreams, I've even held them in my hand. But I never knew they would slip right through like they were only grains of sand. The anchor holds, though the ship is battered. The anchor holds, though the sails are torn. I have fallen on my knees as I face the rain.
Do you feel like your ship has been battered this morning? Do you feel like your sails are torn? Do you feel like you're just hurting so bad? There's just so much going on that nobody can can do anything to put any bomb over your hurt this morning. Just know that the anchor holds. The anchor holds this morning. It doesn't matter what you're going through. Hold on to Jesus. The anchor holds this morning. This is our encouragement to you, that you can do it. You can carry on. You can move on regardless of what you're going through. Just know that the anchor holds. He holds you this morning.
God proved His love to me. The anchor holds, though the ship's been battered. The anchor holds, though the sails are torn. I have fallen on my knees as I face the raging seas. The anchor holds.
Yo.
The
Pull up
anchor
that song there,
holds.
dog.
The anchor holds in spite of the storm. The anchor holds in spite of the storm. What is the storm that you're in right now? What fire are you walking through right now? What is it that's just overflowing, that's flooding you, like you feel like you're drowning this morning? Just be encouraged that whatever it is, that God will see you through. It's in these moments, those moments of your trials, the testing, that's when God proves Himself strong. So if you hold on to Him and don't give up, you know that you will come out victorious. The anchor holds this morning. So this word is for someone out there who just feels like they can't go on, who feels as though there's just so much going on that they can't catch a break. Just know that the anchor holds. So even though you feel battered this morning, even though you feel your sails are torn this morning, the anchor holds in spite of the storm this morning.
Though the sails are torn, I have fallen on my knees as I face the raging seas. The anchor holds in spite of the storm.
Sister Angela, thank you for coming in this morning inside the Pastor Steve Show. We're just encouraging one another on this Monday morning, motivating us to just keep moving and keep doing what God has called us to do. So welcome, enjoy the show, invite friends. There's somebody out there who might need this encouragement this morning. So share the broadcast and invite them to come in. The anchor holds in spite of what you're going through.
They would slip right through like they were only grains of sand. The anchor holds, though the ship is battered. The anchor holds, though the sails are torn. I the ship's been battered, the anchor holds, though the sails are torn. I have fallen on my knees as I face the raging seas. The anchor holds in spite of the storm. I have fallen on my knees as I face the raging seas. The anchor holds in spite of the storm.
The anchor holds in spite of the storm. The anchor holds in spite of the storm. What is that storm that you're going through right now? Know that the anchor holds in spite of the storm. Good morning again. If you're just joining in, this is the Pastor Steve Show with me, Nina, sitting in for Pastor this morning. And we're just motivating one another, encouraging one another inside the show this morning, just helping each other on this faith walk, on this journey. We know that we get so overwhelmed with things that go on in our lives, and sometimes, that gets the best of us. And it's just the human part. It's just the human part of us. Like, we feel down. We feel like we can't go on. It's like, oh, it's another day. But just here to encourage you to keep moving, to know that God is still with you, no matter what it is. Encouraging you to get a new perspective on life. Like, every single day you wake up, even though you don't see the things that you want, or you don't have the things that you want, just know that God knows best. He knows what you need, and everything that you've been praying for or asking for will come to you at the appropriate time if it's in His will. And so we have to get to that point where we say, okay, God, it doesn't feel right now. It doesn't feel good, but I trust you, and I understand that you know what's best, and I'm just going to keep trusting you, even though it sucks right now, but I'm going to hold on, because we know that even though the road is rough, He's still the God. He's still the God that has the whole world in His hands, and He knows exactly what we're going through. So be encouraged this morning that as you start off today, get a new perspective on life. Forget about what's going on with you, and know that God is with you, and He will see you through. So what is it that you're going through this morning? Just be encouraged this morning. I don't know who needs to hear this word of encouragement. If you know someone out there who just needs the encouragement through these songs, through my little words this morning, share the broadcast, invite them to come into the Pastor Steve Show and just get the encouragement that they need to get on, to carry on this day, and to carry on through the rest of the week.
I won't let them hinder me, no, from serving my God, 'cause I have decided to make Jesus my choice. Yes, my choice. You know the road is rough, and the going gets tough, and the hills are hard to climb. I started out, oh,
is rough and the going gets tough. Who knows this morning? Who is this speaking to this morning? I don't know about anybody else, but I think I'm going to pull this one up just for myself because I need to hear this morning. This is an encouragement for me because I know that when the going gets tough, I know that I've made Jesus my choice this morning and all the time. And I need to hear this morning. I'm encouraging myself this morning and hopefully encouraging you as well to just hang in there, stay strong. Know that God is with you in everything that you're going through. However you feel, whatever your feelings, emotions you're going through, God is with you. So don't let whatever your circumstances are hinder you from serving God. I've made him my choice. I don't know about you. That's a decision you have to make as well.
You know the road is rough and the going gets tough and the hills are hard to climb. I started out a long time ago and I've made up my mind. Yes, in Jesus' strong arms where no tempest can harm.
Know that in his strong arms, no tempest can harm. In his strong arms, you're safe and secure.
To make Jesus my choice, oh, my choice. Hallelujah. These clothes I am wearing may be tattered and torn. Yes, and these shoes I am wearing might be battered, oh, battered and worn. Yes, you say I won't let them hinder me, no, from serving my God, 'cause I have decided to make Jesus my choice. Oh yes, my choice. You know the road is rough and the going gets tough and the hills are so hard to climb. Yes, I started out a long time ago and I made up my mind. Yes, Jesus, yeah, no tempest can harm. Yes, I'm safe and secure, 'cause I have decided to make Jesus my choice. Oh yes, my choice.
Do you make Jesus your choice this morning? Know that God is with you, whatever it is that you're going through. Sometimes you feel as though you're going through life, that there's no one with you, there's no one walking with you, nobody understands what you're going through. There's so many things that are just crowding you that you just want to shut down. You want to hide in your little corner. You feel as though you can't talk to anybody because friends have let you down. There are people who don't understand you. But I want to encourage you this morning that whatever it is that you're going through, God loves you. God sees you. He knows that you are there. He knows you by name. He knows every situation that you're going through, every hurt that you're going through, every pain that you feel. To those that have disappointed you, He knows. So I want to encourage you this morning that no matter how rough the road is, no matter how high that hill is for you to climb, know this morning that God is with you. And if you've made Him your choice this morning, that He will see you through and walk with you.
I have made up my mind. Yeah, yeah. Jesus straight out, where no tempest can harm. Yes, I am safe and secure. Yes, I have decided to make Jesus my choice. Oh yes, my choice. You know the road and the road gets tough. Oh, and the hill
In Jesus' strong arms where no tempest can harm, I am safe. I am safe and secure. Is that your prayer this morning? Can you run with that encouragement this morning? Can you run with that? Hopefully, if you don't take anything away from me this morning, from anything that I've said this morning, that you'll be able to just run with that and know that in Jesus' strong arms, nothing whatsoever can harm you. So whatever it is that you're going through, whatever your situation is, don't let those tears, don't let the heartache, don't let the disappointment stop you from serving him, from giving him your all, from just surrendering totally to him, because you know that he is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. And when you run to him, when you tell him everything that's going on with you, he listens, he hears you, he listens, and of course is going to do something about it. So trusting your daddy this morning. Good morning, Mommy. How are you? Thank you for coming on. So know that you can tell him everything, that we can run to him this morning. So be encouraged, whatever you're going through. Know that you are able to tell your daddy this morning.
All of my trials I cannot bear, these burdens alone. In my distress, he promised to help me. He ever loved and cared for his own. Tempted and tried, need a great Savior, one who can help my burdens to bear. I must tell Jesus, I must tell Jesus, be all my cares and sorrow will share. I must tell Jesus,
I must tell Jesus,
I must tell Jesus,
I must tell Jesus.
oh, I cannot bear these burdens alone.
Burdens alone.
I must tell Jesus,
I must tell Jesus.
oh, I must tell Jesus, Jesus can help me, yes, yes, Jesus alone. I must tell Jesus all of my troubles. He is a kind, compassionate friend. If I but ask him, he will deliver, make of my troubles quickly an end. Oh, I must tell Jesus,
I must tell Jesus.
I must
Who
tell
are you telling your troubles to this morning? Good morning and welcome into the Pastor Steve Show. Good morning, Sister Salma. Who are you telling your troubles to this morning? Are you running to Jesus? Are you running to him who understands? Are you running to him who is not looking for you to bear your burdens on your own? Is that the one you're running to? Can you tell Jesus whatever you're going through this morning? Because that is what I'm doing. That is what I do all the time. I can't run to man. I cannot rely on man because man will fail me. But I must run. I have to run to Jesus and tell him my troubles. I must tell him because he sees me. He knows me. I am the apple of God's eye. So he knows me and he sees and he understands everything that I am going through. So tell him your troubles this morning.
alone. Just listen to this once again. I must tell Jesus.
I must tell Jesus.
I must tell Jesus.
I must tell Jesus.
Oh, I cannot bear these burdens alone. Oh, I must tell Jesus.
I must tell Jesus.
I must tell Jesus. Jesus can help me, yes. Jesus alone.
Jesus can help. Jesus alone. He's the only one. He's the only one who is able to help. He's the only one who's able to solve whatever problems we have. So are you able to go to him this morning and just give him your all and tell him everything that you're going through? Are you able to do that this morning? Are you able to do that? That's what he's calling us to do, because he answers prayers. If you trust and you believe and you know that your God answers prayers, there's nothing that should hinder you from just carrying on the day and just knowing that it doesn't matter how I'm feeling. It doesn't matter what comes my way, because my God answers prayers, and I must tell him everything that I'm going through, and I can run to him in times of trouble.
Overflow. Just remember, there is someone, and all it takes is for you to know is that God is the answer, and God answers prayers. He sees every weakness, every trial, every mountain and sea, and he sees every teardrop, and he wipes them for me. I get down on my knees and I say, Savior, help me please, because one thing is for certain, is my God answers prayer. You may be broken and feel battered, but your strength will surely come in the midst of all your heartaches. Your battles are already won. Just remember, in the hard times, don't give up, don't say you're done, because God is the answer, and God answers prayers. He sees every weakness, every trial, every mountain and sea, and he sees every teardrop, and he wipes them for me. I get down on my knees and I say, Savior, help me please, because one thing is for certain, is my God answers prayers. Oh, he sees every weakness, every trial, every mountain and sea, and he sees every teardrop, and he wipes them for me. Just get down on your knees and say, Savior, help me please. One thing is for certain, is God answers prayer.
One thing is for certain, God answers prayers. That's for sure. He sure answers prayers. He answers prayers. He comes at the time, at his own time, not at the time that we want, but he sure does answer prayers. Good morning again. If you're just joining in, this is Nana sitting in for Pastor inside the Pastor Steve show on a Monday morning, calling it Motivational Monday because it's a fresh start to the week. A lot of us get the Monday blues, like, oh, it's a Monday again. But this is just a way of just encouraging you and pushing you to go on there, go out there, whatever your circumstances look like, you can still carry on. You can still make this day a great day because God is with you. Know that you are the apple of God's eye. So don't let your circumstances hinder you from worshiping. Don't let your circumstances, just let your trust in him dwindle. Good morning, Pastor Henry. Hold on to him this morning and count all your blessings. Know that he loves you and he's with you.
As I go along life's journey, I'm reaping better than I've sown. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. Ain't got a lot of riches. Sometimes the going is rough. But I've got a friend in Jesus, and that makes me rich enough. I thank God for all his blessings on me and the mercies he's bestowed. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. You know, right now, you may be going through some rough times in your life, but I'm here to encourage you today not to give up. I pronounce a blessing upon your life, upon your family. You must prosper and be in good health in the name of Jesus. I believe it on my heart. So Lord, help me not to grumble and complain of the tough roads I have owned. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. And if I should go on living, if I should go on living, should the way get steep and rough, I thank you, Lord, I thank you, Lord. May I ask for no other blessing, Jesus. Glory. 'Cause I'm already blessed enough. May I never be too busy. I won't be too busy to help a brother bear his load. I'm drinking from my saucer, like drinking, 'cause my cup has overflowed. Yes, I'll keep drinking from my saucer, Lord. Keep drinking from my saucer, Lord, 'cause my cup has overflowed.
Do you recognize this morning that your cup has overflowed? Do you recognize that you should be drinking from your saucer. There's so many times in our lives that we get so caught up in our own little world, in our own little feelings. We're all up in our feelings because we haven't gotten this or this isn't going right, and we tend to forget that our cup is overflowing with so many blessings that and it's just flowing up. It's just pouring down. When you start to think about it, when you start to just list those blessings, those things that God has done for you and in you and through you, you're going to recognize that there's just so much that you literally should be drinking from your saucer, because the cup is there's just so many blessings. There's so much in that cup that you have, that it's pouring over. And so we just need to come to that place of recognizing the fact that God has blessed us so richly and so much and so abundantly that we recognize and we start drinking from our saucers. So do you recognize this morning that your cup is overflowing? Because if you don't, I want to encourage you to sit back, and this is how you're able to see and to know that you really are drinking from your saucer. When you start to count those blessings. One, like, I woke up this morning, I can breathe, I'm not in the hospital, I'm not, there's so many, I could have been in an accident, I'm not, he protected me on the roadways. There's just so many things. There's so many things that when you see what other people are going through and you look at your life and you're like, you know what, God, I am so thankful, I'm so blessed, because if not for your mercy, if not for your grace, if not for what you're in my life and what you've done in my life, I would not be here. So let's recognize that this morning. This is my encouragement to you on this Motivation Monday, to carry on, to go on out there, get up, dust yourself up. It doesn't matter if you don't have everything you think you need, but as long as you have life, you have a new day, there's hope, there's new hope, there's new blessings. So just get up and carry on and keep pushing, and know that God is with you, and his mercy is all
Cast down by the mercy, rewrote my life. I could have fallen, my soul, by the mercy rewrote.
lives this morning, and it's only because of his mercy. If not for his mercy, if his mercy did not rewrite our lives, we would not be here. And because of his great mercy, because of his love, that is the only reason. If not for mercy, can you thank God for mercy this morning? Can you thank God for the amazing grace, his mercy, only his mercy and his grace? If not for that, I don't know about you, but I know if not for his mercy, boy oh boy.
Someone who's gone through pain, he can sing a song with me. Oh, sad mercy, mercy road, mercy road, my life, please mercy, please reroad. I could have fallen, I could have fallen, my soul, yeah. But mercy, I could have fallen, I could have fallen, my soul. Thank you, mercy, mercy reroad,
Mercy rewrote my life. I don't know about you. I don't know what your story is, but I know for a fact that for me, I speak for me, if not for God's mercy, if not for his mercy, I would not be sitting here. I would not be standing. I would not be in my right mind, but only because of his mercy. And so whatever it is that you're going through, I want to encourage you this morning on this Motivation Monday inside the Pastor Steve Show that you can do it. You can do it. Your God is alive. Your God has you in the palm of his hands. He is your daddy. Your daddy holds the whole world. So he is. His mercy is more than enough, more sufficient. His grace is sufficient. I mean, he's all that you need. That's all I'm trying to say. And with him, you can make it. So it doesn't matter what you're going through this morning. Just know that God is with you. God will see you through. And God is on the throne. So be encouraged this morning.
I'm a Jamaican boy, you born and raised. Nowadays I'm lost between two shores. LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York is home, but it ain't mine no more. I am myself. Say why, leaving me lonely still.
How are you feeling this morning? Are you feeling lost? Are you feeling like you're alone? You're walking this road alone? Do you feel as though nobody understands you? Do you feel like you can't talk to anyone? You can't run to anyone? You can't turn to anyone? Just know this day that you can turn to God, that he is your Father. He's the one that you can tell all your troubles to. He is the one who knows you, who knows everything that you're going through. So whatever it is that you're feeling on the inside of you, whatever it is that's going on on in your life this morning, whatever your situation is, know that you can trust and you can turn to him, that you can look to him, because he is the one who holds you in the palm of his hands. He's the one who has everything that you're going, like he has the answers to everything that you're going through. So know this morning that God is with you. So whatever it is that the enemy will always come at you to make you feel as though you're going through that situation alone, that God does not understand. But know this morning that God understands you and he sees you and he knows what you're going through. I hear you. Yeah. I'm going to pull that up one more time for you.
Yeah. Pull up that song there, dog.
To shore. LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York is home, but it ain't mine no more. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chant. I am my pride. I am said and I am lost, and I can't even say why. Leaving me lonely still.
Good morning. If you're just coming in, this is the Pastor Steve Show with me, Nina, sitting in for Pastor this morning, just encouraging you on this Monday for you to carry on, dust yourself up. It doesn't matter what you're going through, what your situation looks like this morning. Just get up. Your daddy's still on the throne and you can make it. The fact that you're alive, you've got breath in your lungs this morning means he still has a plan and a purpose for you. So don't give up. Give up. Get up this morning and take on the world and do all that he has called you to do, because he has provided the strength. He's giving you the strength and giving you all the resources that you need to carry out everything that he has called you to. So I don't know if you're feeling lost this morning. You can go back to God. You can turn to him. You can run to him.
To no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chant. I am my pride. I am said and I am lost, and I can't even say why. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chant. I am my pride. I am said when I am lost, and I can't even say why. You're leaving me lonely.
Are you lonely this morning? What is it that you're going through? What lie is the enemy saying to you this morning to make you feel as though that you can't make it? I want to say to you this morning that you sure can. You sure can make it with God on your side. There's nothing that can stop you. So I want to encourage you this morning inside the Pastor Steve Show with me, Nina, just encouraging you on Motivation Monday that you can do it. You can do it. Hopefully the little words that I've been sharing with you this morning are something that you can run away with, that you can share with somebody else, that you can just help pull another brother or sister up, lift them them up, to encourage them on this journey. Hopefully the songs as well as speaking to you. I'm pulling from all genres this morning. And so just be encouraged this morning that God is still with you wherever you're coming from, whatever it is that's going on with you. He's still with you. He loves you. He knows you. He sees you. He sees everything that you're going on. So this is another oldie but goodie. This is one of my favorites actually. So let's listen and enjoy with this one and encourage our hearts.
I'm striving, trying to make it through this barreling. Oh, yes, sir. But as I go,
be encouraged this morning. It might be hard, but keep going. Don't give up. Just keep moving.
Say, trust me, child. Come on, I hold your hand.
I'm coming up on the rough side of the mountain.
Take your time and say it. That's all right.
I must hold
on,
to God.
Yes, sir.
His powerful hand.
Oh, yeah.
I'm coming up on the rough side of the mountain.
That's all right, child. Yes, sir.
I'm doing my best to make it in.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. I'm coming up, Lord.
Oh, yes.
I'm coming up, Lord. Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus.
Although my burden, sometimes it press me down, Lord. But if I can only keep the faith, I'll have strength just to run this race. Oh, I'm looking for my starry crown. Oh, hallelujah. I want to help you say it.
I'm coming up
Coming up, Jesus.
on the rough side of the mountain.
That's all right, you.
I must hold to God.
Hold on.
His powerful hand.
Yeah.
I'm coming up.
Coming up, Jesus.
Good morning, Brother Errol. If you're just coming in, just joining in, good morning. This is the Pastor Steve Show with me, Nina, sitting in for Pastor this morning, just encouraging us, encouraging one another this morning on the show that whatever it is that you're going through, let's get on. We're still going to keep striving regardless of what our circumstances look like. I don't know about you, but this race is not easy. It's not an easy race. It's not a walk in the park. And there are days when we feel down. There are days when we feel as though we can't take it anymore, like we can't go on. There are days when we just can't even take a breather. You're like, oh gosh, can I catch a break? So I just want to encourage you this morning. I want to encourage you this morning that regardless of how the turbulence is, just stay strong, be anchored in Christ, be anchored in God, and know that you will definitely make it. And every heartache that you're going through, that at the end of the day, God will wipe the tears away from you. So who is with me? Who's coming up with me on the rough side of the mountain this morning? Let's hold on to his powerful hand.
On the rough side of the mountain.
Thank you, Jesus.
I must hold to God.
Hold on.
His powerful hand.
Lord.
I'm coming up
Coming up, Jesus.
on the rough side of the mountain.
am doing my best. I'm doing my best to make it in. I am doing my best to make it in. Yes, mommy, we're coming up together on the rough side of the mountain. If you're just coming in, we're in the final minutes inside the Pastor Steve show with me, Nina, this morning. Just encouraging you on this Monday morning to saying to you that, hey, you can do it. Don't dust yourself up, wipe your tears, whatever it is that you're going through. God is still on the throne. He sees you. He knows you. He knows exactly what you're going through. He understands everything that you're going through. So know that you are not alone in your situation. Have you been praying for that thing? What is it that you've been believing God and waiting on him for? Know that he hears you and it will come at the right time. His timing is not our timing. So we have to always remember that God knows best when to give us the things that we've been asking or praying for. So it doesn't matter what you're going through, as long as you just hold firm, hold on to your faith, hold on to your God, stay anchored in Christ and in him, and know that it will come at the right time. He is a God that never fails. He's a God that comes in on time. So believe and trust in him this morning, and know that even when he is late, when he's 4 days late, he's still on time.
Please confess. Lazarus is sick, and without your help, he will not last. Mary and Martha watched their brother die. They waited for Jesus, but he did not come. They wondered why. The death watch was over. He was buried for days. Somebody said, the Lord's on his way, he'll soon be here. Mary ran to him, and then she cried, Lord, if you've been here, you could have healed him, he'd not have died. But you're 4 days late, and all hope is gone. Lord, we don't understand why you waited so long. But his ways are godly, not yours or mine. But isn't it great when he's 4 days late, he's still on time. Jesus said, Mary, come on, show me the grave. But she said, Lord, you see, you don't understand. He has already been there for 4 days. But the gravestone was rolled back. Then Jesus cried, Lazarus, come forth. Somebody said, he's alive, he's alive. You may be fighting a battle of fear. You cry to the Lord, I need you now, but he has not appeared. Friends, be encouraged. The Lord's on his way. And soon and very soon, he'll
Friends, be encouraged this morning that the Lord is on his way. It doesn't matter what you're going through. Know that God will still come, and he will come on time. He's a God who is always on time. He comes, he works at his own time. His timing is the perfect timing. So I don't know who needs to hear this morning. I know for a fact that I needed this morning. This is my encouragement to myself. My encouragement to myself, to know that God God is still with me and he sees everything that I'm going through, and he will come to me and answer every prayer that I have at the appropriate time. So be encouraged this morning and know that he is a God who is always on time. He works at his own time, not my time, not your time. So we cannot dictate to him when we want things to happen. We just have to trust that he is a loving Father who knows, and he sees us and he understands. He knows exactly what we need and when we need it. And to just hold on strong, that even when we do not see it, to not lose hope, to not lose faith, but to know that it will come at the appropriate time. So be encouraged this morning. If you're just joining in, we're just in the final minutes inside the show, just encouraging you this morning on this Monday morning to just hang on, hang tight. Hold on tight to God. Whatever it is, be anchored in him. Don't be shaken. Don't let your circumstances or your situation determine how you will worship God. Just know that because you are alive, because you have breath in your lungs, and because he's still on the throne, that you will worship him regardless, and know that you can hold on to him and trust that he will show up at the right time.
Lord, if you've been here, you could have healed him. He'd not have died. But you're 4 days late, and all hope is gone. Lord, we don't understand why you waited so long. But his ways are godly, not yours or mine. But isn't it great when he's 4 days late, he's still on time. Jesus said, Mary, come on, show me the grave. But she said, Lord, you see, you don't understand. He has already been there for 4 days. But the gravestone was rolled back. Then Jesus cried, Lazarus, come forth. Somebody said, he's alive, he's alive. You may be fighting a battle of fear. You cry to the Lord, Lord, I need you now, but he has not appeared. Friends, be encouraged. The Lord's on his way. And soon, and very soon, he'll roll back the stone and he'll call out your name. When he's 4 days late, hallelujah, all hope is gone. Lord, we don't understand why you waited so long, but his ways are God's ways, not yours or mine. But isn't it great when he's 4 days late, he's still on time. So my God is great when he's 4 days late, he's still on time.
Isn't it great? Isn't it great that when he's 4 days late, he's still on time? Isn't it great that when he's 4 days late, he's still on time? He's never late. He's not a God who is ever late. Isn't it great that when he's 4 days late, he is still on time? And so I just want to say, hang in there. Hang in there. It doesn't matter what's going on. Just hang in there. Our God is a God who's always on time. I want to use this opportunity because there's 3 more minutes into the show. I want to say thank you all so much for coming on this morning and spending this morning with me on this Motivation Monday inside the Pastor Steve Show. Just want to again encourage you to hold on to God. Know that he is with you, whatever you're going through. He's still a God who's never late. He's a God who's always on time. He's going to see you through, and he's going to come at the right time. So whatever your situation looks like, whatever your circumstances are right now, just know that he has you in the palm of his hands, and he will come through at the right time. So I want again to say thank you to family who've tuned in on 89.1 FM. Thank you so much for your support. To friends who have tuned in on newseasonfm.com who are streaming from there, thank you so much. To family on Facebook and YouTube, I want to say thank you for staying with us this morning. Thank you, mommies. Thank you, Sister Anne Marie. Yay. Thank you, Sister Crescent. I see you. Pastor Henry, thank you all so much. Brother Errol, if I miss anybody, I apologize. Thank you all so much for coming on this morning. Sister Grace, Sister Juliet, Mommy Jasmine, thank you so much for coming on. Brother Daniel, Sister Angela, thank you all so much for tuning in this morning and spending the time with me inside the Pastor Steve Show. Before I leave, I just want to remind you again that we are a listener-supported station. It's because of your generosity that we're able to do what we do. It's because of your help that we're able to just keep the radio station running. So thank you so much for those who've been supporting tirelessly. If you haven't supported, I would like to ask you to prayerfully consider being a financial supporter of your station today. The ways to do so are through Cash App. For Cash App, it's the $ New Season WC. Again, that's the $ New Season WC. You can also do so through Zelle. For Zelle, it's 954-536-1821. Again, that's 954-536-1821. You can go straight to our website, newseasonfm.com, click on the give/donate button. It will take you right to the page where you're able to give. If any of those don't work for you, you can simply write us a check, mail it out to 4660 North University Drive, Lauderhill, Florida 33351. Again, that's 4660 North University Drive, Lauderhill, Florida 33351. Again, thank you so much for your support. If you know in your heart of hearts that you cannot financially support, please support us with your prayers. We're running on prayers here, and we need the prayers. So please continue to pray for us that God will continue to use this the station, this medium, to reach many lives and be a change and a difference in the society. So thank you all so much for coming on this morning. Join me again later for Faith Matters with me. That's going to be the Zen time with me as I encourage again in the evening on our faith walk. So again, circle around back at 7 o'clock for Faith Matters with me. And go out there, have an awesome day. Know that God is still on the throne. And to encourage us and take us out this morning, you still do. Have an awesome day, everyone.
I remember when I danced at the altar. I didn't care if it cost me a friend or two. I remember getting baptized in cold water, but rising with the fire in my soul. the mountains and